Hello everybody, it's me Pam here at Lady Pug Kisses Stamp Studio. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me. So today we're going to make an extremely cute card using the newest Halloween set from Stampin' Up called Frightfully Cute. So we're going to do quite a few different things. So first of all, we're going to get started because we're going to have it dry for just a second. So in our Celebrations catalog, there's a designer series paper called Bedazzling 6x6, and you get, I think there was 12 sheets in here. I can't really see here. But yeah, I've used like a couple, but sorry about that. So I'm gonna grab one of these, and they're just a really, really pretty, super glittery paper, as you can tell. And the best part about this paper is nothing's coming off. The glitter is there, and it's fabulous. It's really gorgeous. And second best thing, actually maybe that was the second best thing. This is the first best thing. It can be free. You can only get it if you purchase $50 before shipping and handling. Any of the catalogs, the seasonal catalog or the annual catalog. So it is kind of like a rose gold color, which is really super pretty, but I want to color it. So we're gonna move this out of our way, and we're gonna get just some old cardstock from like years ago, just to have, because I want to protect my surface. And I'm gonna get isopropyl alcohol 99.9%. The reason I use this one is because it dries super fast. I just got an old little spray thing, spritzer. I got that, and I'm gonna just add some of that in here. Moved it over on the side because I knew it was going to splatter. But you'll see how fast it dries over here. And like I said, I didn't put much in there because we're not going to need much. And then I just got some Granny Apple Green, and this is our refill. And I am going to just add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5 little squirts in there. And then I'm just gonna swirl it around. Last time I did it, and I just held it in my hand like this, and my hands got colored. So this way we're not gonna do that. We're gonna just set it down on our little surface here. And we're just going to, first we're going to prime it because I'm pretty sure the nozzle is empty. There we go. And then we're just going to spritz it. And you see how it just changes that color just ever so lightly. I'm going to let it, and because it's so much alcohol content in this, it's going to dry really super fast. So we're just going to go back in there again, get everything situated here. All right. And again, we're going to put another layer on. Now I could actually take my heat tool and give it a quick zap with my heat tool too, so it can dry quicker. And I think I might do that. Now see how I just used it all? I mean, we didn't make very much of it. We just made enough to where this is going to be loud. I'm just going to use my heat setting. The newer one has a little 2 settings on it. This is a really old one. I got mine years ago. So just a quick dry. Now I'm sure that's not completely dry, but we're gonna set it aside for a minute and just let it dry more. Now because this is an old sheet, I'm not gonna really care about it, but I'm gonna keep it because in case I wanna do that again, I'm gonna be able to take and reuse it. Alrighty, sorry about that. I just wanted to get it out of our way. So next, I'm going to bring in our slicer dicer. Actually, you know what? I'm not yet, and I'll tell you why. Because I did kind of notice there is green on my surface here. It's in areas it's not going to be getting on my project, but because my motto is clean as you go. That way, you have less of a mess at the end of the day, because otherwise you get in a situation in which I do every once in a while. I will have my area in shambles, and I do actually on the side it is kind of in shambles, but right here I like to keep clean. So now we're going to come back in here with our slicer dicer, and because I already cut, I took a 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and I cut it in half at 5.5. Now I am gonna score it in half at 4.25. And this one's the cutting blade, so I've got that one pushed out of my way. The gray one here is the scoring blade. It's the lighter colored one. So we've got that scored. And because I didn't want you to sit here and have to watch me do all of the tedious work, I literally cut another piece of white, basic white cardstock. This is the extra thick, this is the regular, and I cut it down to 5.25, or actually 5.25 by 4. Alrighty. So we're gonna work with that now. And I'm gonna, one more time. There we go. There we are. So now we've got our little piece here. So since I did a different one last time, I wanted to take my little guy here, and I'm gonna make my own background. So I kind of want some bats, and I wanted a spider, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna like that line on the spider. Maybe I'll do something different with that one in a few minutes. So, because I do kind of want a spider to go down in there. But I've got our little bat, and I'm gonna take that Granny Apple Green stamp pad, and I'm just gonna make some random bats. I thought about doing splotches again because the first card I made I did with splotches, but figured this time I might not want splotches. So just randomly till it looks good enough for me. So then I'm going to stamp it off. And actually, I don't even know if I want a spider now. What can I say? I'm not sure I want the spider now. So we're going to put that up there. So we're going to get our paper, in which, look how gorgeous that paper turned out. Isn't that gorgeous? So you can take this glitter paper, because of the color that it is, and basically transform it into any color you want. Isn't that gorgeous? So yeah, so pretty. So what I think I'm gonna do is I am gonna come in here with this. I'm winging this card, people, because I liked the first one, but I have this thing about doing things identical. One of these days, I'm going to be on board with it. So I'm just going to come in here and just put a gentle little border on here. You don't have to have the border, and I'll show you my original card. You might like it better. So you might want to do it that way instead of this way, or you might have an even better way, because there is no real right way or wrong way to do your cards. That's the thing that people need to learn. Being in your craft room is your time. You get to do what you want, what makes you happy, instead of what makes your boss happy or somebody else happy. This is just your time to be you, and you do it your way. So that's what I like about my craft room, is that it's my time. It's my own time. So there we are. And you see how I got that just a little bit of a border, and we're gonna go in there and we're gonna clean up our mess, because we clean as we go, right? And I just take and clean my brushes off, just like that. And you can usually tell when the pigment is out of the brush, because you won't see it transfer onto the cloth. So there we are. So this is how it's gonna look so far. You see that little bit of an adorable Granny Smith green border. So pretty. Now, let's see here. We've got a few cute sayings. Says, which way to the candy? I think we're gonna use that one this time, because it's got the little bats going in all kinds of directions. So that's what it kind of makes me think of. So I'm gonna go with, oh, come on, which one did I, there we go. Put that on here. And because I'm trying to do it in just Granny Apple Green. I'm gonna get that Granny Apple Green again. And I'm just going to I think maybe centered. Just let it sit there and absorb the ink. There we go. Which way, like it's a which way to the candy. How cute, clever is that? All right, so now, because it says which, I am going to take my scissors and I am going to I just want a little bit. And I'm going to take this, and this Frightfully Cute, you can choose to get just the stamp set, or you can also choose to get the dies. If you get the dies, you can save 10% on the set. So just an idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get our little witch's hat here. And I'm going to get these stars because they're going to make the cutest bling, I promise. I'm using these because I went and got my nails done the other day, and tried to explain to the lady, this is my first time up here in Wichita, tried to explain to her that I've got sensitive nail beds, and it's like I'm allergic to regular nail polish. And so I didn't want, you know, a regular nail polish or the gel or whatever they call it, or acrylics. I've tried all that stuff and I just can't. And so she talked me into this powder stuff. I'm not doing that ever again either, because A, I think that it's going to really mess up my nail bed. I can't be sure, but I'm pretty sure it's going to. And B, it's like, makes my nails super thick, and I don't like it. So yeah, I won't do that again. I usually bring my own nail polish too, and I did. That was the thing. I did bring my own nail polish. She just talked me into something else. So I brought out my cutesy wootsy little tiny baby. I'm sorry if my head's in the way. Baby guy here, cut and emboss machine. Oops. Oh yeah, that's fine. Brought out the little guy because these are little dies. So, and I think I've said this before, but there's only a few dies that that are too big for the mini cut and emboss machine. So if you don't have a lot of money, but you really want a cut and emboss machine, I would get the little guy if I were you, because you'll use it a lot more, and it's like half the price of the big one. So, and if you ever do get those really big dies that you need a bigger one, then, you know, and you find that you have to have the big one, then you get the big one. But I would start out with the small one. And now I'm looking for my stamp because I want to put these little guys back. I just get magnetic adhesive strips, and I see that kind of make my things turn, but that's okay because you're never gonna notice. But I just put that, and then I take and cut it down and put them in there. So let's see here. We're just gonna flip a few of our stars over. Look at those cute little stars. Aren't they cute? Come on. If I can get it. There we go. We've got our stars and we've got our hats. So and then let's see here. I think those are good placements. There's another couple stars in here that I'm like, usually it makes more than that. So make sure. Yep, see, there's another one. It's that glitter. It's kind of hard to see. Alrighty, so got a few more. I think I'm just going to put down here in random little areas. There we go. I think that's going to be perfect. Then I'm going to grab my glue, whichever glue you want, and grab my Take Your Pick tool. It's awesome. It's got this pokey end on this side that interchanges with this one, which is a picker up tool, and also with stylus tools. So that's really nice. But we're going to use this amazing end here. It's got this putty. So I am going to just move these just a smidge out of the way from where I want them. That way I can come in here with my glue. There we go. And then with my little, take your pick tool. Come here. That one dropped off before I wanted it to. Come here. There we go. There we go. There we are. Now I think I want my little witch's hats to be set up on dimensionals. So let me see which one we're going to use because we're going to have to cut it down. Let's see here. Where's our witch? There it is. And we're going to flip our little witch's hat over and grab my tweezers. Figure out where I'm going to put my little foam dots. I'm going to utilize that little strip. It's good to utilize them. The teeny ones. There's another one I can utilize. There we are. Then I just use these. You can use your take your pick tool, but I just use my tweezers to get those little pieces off. There we are. Super, super cute so far. Now, because we've already put our witch's hat down, I'm just going to take and just simply flip this over and glue it. You could have used your snail, you could have used anything you wanted. Double-sided tape. And I am going to eyeball this best I can to center it. Good thing about liquid glue is you've got that few seconds, just a few seconds that you can move it around if you wanted to. But look how cute it ended up being. And I'll show you my original card too. I like the simplicity of this card. So it's just so simple, but so cute. And then there's this one I made yesterday. Same technique with the orange. And the background stamp that I used here was out of Artistically Inked. Isn't that gorgeous the way that turns out? So it's so pretty. And I did a spider from I think it was last year's Halloween set, and then the little, witch's hat again. So, and I did the border. So, yeah, two super cute, similar cards made with our Frightfully Cute stamp set. I tried not to get too far away from the stamp set like I did the first time, but I did want to show you that you can integrate other card sets. You don't have to worry about being on the same level all the time. So yeah, so like I said, super cute. And what I'm gonna do is I'll just take this into the restroom and I will rinse it out at the sink, spray it a few times, and then I can use it over and over again. I do have another one that I used with the orange, but I still had some in there. I didn't want to. So but you guys have a wonderful afternoon, and I'll catch you guys later. Please like, the video, share the video with your crafty friends, and that's the biggest compliment. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye.